Let's determine if the lines produced by the given equations are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay, so we need to compare the slopes of each of these lines. So the first one, y equals 2x plus 5. This one here has a slope, a first slope, of 2, right? It's the number attached to the x. Okay, this equation, this line has a slope of 7/4. Again, it's the number attached to the x, 7/4. Okay, so now, if the slopes are the same, we have parallel lines. In this case, they are not the same, so these are not parallel. In order for the two lines to be perpendicular, the slopes would have to be opposite signs, so a positive and a negative, and they'd have to be reciprocals of each other. Okay, so that's obviously not the case here. We have two positives, and 2 is not the reciprocal of 7/4. So it's not perpendicular, which means that it would be neither parallel nor perpendicular. Okay, so now the second part of this question is to solve the system of equations. In other words, find out at what point do these two lines intersect. Y equals 2x plus 5 and y equals 7/4 x plus 4. Okay, so let me write those again. Y equals 2x plus 5 and y equals 7/4 x plus 4. Okay, so there are a variety of techniques here, but whenever you have two equations in slope-intercept form, the easiest thing to do is to recognize that 2x plus 5 and 7/4 x plus 4, they're both set equal to y, and we're interested in that shared y value. So I can just take each equation and set them equal to each other, or each expression, right, and set them equal to each other because they both equal y, so they both would equal each other. Okay, so now that gives me an equation, a single equation with only one variable, so I can solve it. I'm going to start off by getting rid of the 4 in the denominator here by multiplying all of my terms by 4. Right, that will cancel that out. So let me bring everything down. 2x plus 5 equals, and notice I'm leaving some blank space here, so that way I can multiply all of those by 4. So there's a 4, there's a 4, 4, and 4. Okay, so multiplying all the terms by 4, first of all, I have to make sure I do it to all of the terms, otherwise this is not a legal move, right? Okay, so 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 7/4, that's 28 over 4, which is 7, right? Or I could just say those cancel out and leave me with 7x. And then 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, so now we have a regular equation here. Let's get rid of the variable term on the right side. I'll subtract 7x from both sides to do that. 8x minus 7x is 1x plus 20 equals 16, right? Bringing everything down. Now let's remove the constant term on the left side. So I'm going to subtract 20. That will leave me with x equals -4. Okay, so good. I have the x value. Remember, I'm trying to find the point, right? The x comma y point where these two things will intersect, these two lines. Well, the x value is -4. To find the y value, just substitute -4 in for x into one of these equations. You'll get the same answer no matter what. I'm going to go with the one without fractions. So y equals 2 times x plus 5. So x is a -4 here. 2 times -4 is -8. So this becomes y equals -8 plus 5. -8 plus 5, like terms here, put those together, I get -3. So when x is -4, y is -3. That is the point that those two lines intersect each other.